Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome back to Formula Amateur, where today we'll be discussing the predictions that I've made about the 2026 season. What do I think will happen? How will the season play out? I wouldn't be surprised if none of this came true, but if it does, then, points for me. But let's get into it, shall we? So let's start off with the first one, and if you want to watch this on YouTube, this will also be available in video form. If you're already watching on YouTube, thank you very much. If you're listening to this on a podcasting platform, also thank you very much. So we'll start off with talking about how one constructor will move from being a midfield team to being a top team. Someone is going to crack these regulations quickly. I think that it will be a midfield team because, Audi has a lot more funding. Cadillac has a big funding behind it because it's a major team as well, just like Audi in terms of like big companies. And then there's and also Cadillac has a lot of experience from having Perez and Bottas being both their drivers. And then even though they're both a new team, I think that the experience will outweigh that. We've been hearing that Williams has been a team who started focusing on 2026 the earliest, and seeing how good they were in 2025, surely they're on the up. And there's also Behrman looked locked in by the end of 2025, and he's been breaking Haas records. Aston Martin have Adrian Newey at the helm, first being the head aerodynamicist, now team principal as well. Still not over that shot. We also saw a lot of improvement from Liam Lawson, and Alpine has a new engine manufacturer, which has been a successful engine manufacturer in the past, and with it being Mercedes. So surely it has to be a better year for them than 2025 ever was. But I'd say it's probably between Aston Martin, Cadillac and Williams who are more likely to come through on that promise. So the next one is that I think this will be Fernando's time to shine. So we briefly were able to see that in 2023 when he was getting podiums, and unfortunately that's where it ended in 2023. Since then it's been a bit of an uphill struggle. So I think this year will be a lot better, even better than 2023 was. And it's been 20 years since he won his latest championship. He now knows that with the power of Adrian Newey by his side, he has more mechanical advantage in terms of aerodynamics, and I'm sure he can get the team to a more ship-shop shape. He also manages to beat and outscore Stroll consistently, and has done ever since he joined the Aston Martin team. And it is about time things go well for him again. The stars should align for Fernando, just out of justice, if anything. Now, my third prediction revolves around Red Bull. I think Red Bull will drop significantly in car quality, regardless of who is at the helm. It has been going downhill for a while, but having a new engine supplier who hasn't been in the sport for a very long time, and the team themselves saying that they're not really confident and they don't want to get people's hopes up, either they're sandbagging what they know about their own car, or it really looks like it's not very promising. By sandbagging, I mean that they are purposely saying that it's bad when it's not, so they can surprise you, or it can just be as they say, which is not very good. Just like when Alpine were saying about their own car in 2025 before the season started, and boy were they correct. And now the fourth prediction, I think Ferrari would not listen to any advice given by their drivers, because we've seen that they love to do that in the past, and regardless of how many documents they draw up, specifically in terms of Lewis Hamilton, they will not listen, because he never won any of his 7 championships with them, whereas Michael Schumacher has a Ferrari to thank for I think 5 of his championships out of the 7 that he has, so that gave him some sort of way of some leverage to be able to say what he thinks about the car, whereas with Hamilton he's won all of his with McLaren and Mercedes, so they're just like ignoring it because, well, you never won in this car, so you don't know what it's like, which is obviously very unfair. And obviously you have to consider as well Charles Leclerc. He's been driving for the team since a very long time, 2019 I believe, and he's been going through things ever since he's joined, and it'll be great if he could actually be listened to. I think both of them need to be listened to, considering they're the ones driving the car. They know what to expect from the car. They're both race winners. One of them is a 7-time world champion, so come on guys, get it together. I know you're resistant to having other people interfere in your ways of working, but clearly it's not working. So it's about time they made some changes. And my 5th and final prediction is that Colapinto will have a much better year than 2025 ever was, considering that it can't really get any worse than what it was in 2025 unless he gets fired. He gets the Doohan treatment, but we don't know what that would entail, considering how much financial backing he has. It's probably not that easy to get rid of him, but surely he has to have a much better year, like at least score 1 point in this entire championship. That would be great, because if you have another season where you don't score anything, I don't think Flavi's going to be very happy. So if you can, I just really hope that he has a much better year. With the Alpine getting a new engine, surely this should be giving them a new advantage, because boy do they need some sort of help. We can't have a repeat of 2025 for Alpine. And with all that to say, I want to also say that we will look back at this in December, when the 2026 season, the first year of these new set of regulations, how that will pan out, and we will see how washed my opinions actually were. How bad did I think these things will go? Have I just been plucking these out of thin air? Did I have any reason to believe these things? We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I have some standing in this, but I don't know. We'll see in December, and we'll see if any of these have come true. It might be that everything just goes completely opposite. There are no more additional top teams. Fernando's year would be the worst he's ever had. Red Bull would be at the top of their game. Ferrari would actually listen. I think this one's more in the bag than anything else. And then Colapinto, probably like the second most likely thing to happen. So I think that some of these are more likely, but we'll see in December. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Formula Amateur. Please check out my lovely colleagues on the Be The Change Media Network. Please check out BeTheChangeMediaNetwork.com. FormulaAmateur.com is also coming, as I've been saying for a very long time. And please join me on next Saturday, where we'll be discussing another fascinating topic in the lead up to the 2026 season. We also received the date that apparently the season 8 of Drive to Survive is coming out on the 23rd of February, so we've got that to look forward to. I'll probably get my opinions out about that one, and soon we have the Bahrain testing, but first every team has their own Barcelona testing, and we also have the new livery reveals, so we've got that to look forward to. So I'll see you on Saturday. Have a good one.